Hello, word enthusiasts, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Hello Word. I'm your host, Alex, and I'm thrilled to have you join me on this linguistic adventure. Today, we're diving into a word that's near and dear to all our hearts, a word that represents innocence, potential, and the future: child. Child is an A1 level noun meaning young person. It's one of the first words we learn in English, and it's used constantly. Think of a baby, a toddler, a school kid. That's what a child is. It's a simple word, but it carries so much meaning. So, let's explore the wonderful world of child. Let's start with understanding what we mean by definition. When we say child, we generally refer to a young human being who is not yet an adult. The term can be used broadly to describe anyone from a newborn infant to a teenager, although typically it refers to someone under the age of puberty. Now, let's talk about synonyms. Words that share a similar meaning with child can enrich our vocabulary and give us more ways to express ourselves. One synonym is kid. For example, the kid was playing in the sandbox. Another is youth, as in, the community center provides activities for the local youth. A third option is offspring. Their offspring are all grown up now. You could also use the word toddler, particularly for very young children. The toddler stumbled and fell. Finally, consider youngster. The youngster showed great promise in the field of science. These words offer slightly different shades of meaning, depending on the context. Now, what about words that mean the opposite of child? What are the antonyms of child? The most obvious antonym is adult. The adult was responsible for the child's safety. Another is grown-up. The grown-up told the child a story. We might also consider elder. The elder cared for the child. Furthermore, senior can be an antonym when referring to age. The senior citizen watched the child play in the park. And finally, mature. The mature adult guided the child. These words represent the state of being fully developed, both physically and mentally, which is the opposite of being a child. So, how can we use the word child in everyday life? Well, the possibilities are endless. We talk about childhood memories, childcare, and child prodigies. We say things like, he's just a child, he doesn't understand, or she has the heart of a child. The word child is deeply embedded in our language and our culture. Consider these sentences. The child giggled as the clown made a funny face. Every child deserves access to education. She was a very shy child. The lost child was found safe and sound. The child drew a beautiful picture. These sentences highlight the versatility of the word child in various contexts. Phrases such as act like a child and a child's play are common idioms that use the word child in a figurative way. This math problem is a child's play means that it is very easy. Stop acting like a child tells someone to be more responsible. Here are some more complex sentences. The government is committed to protecting the rights of every child, regardless of their background. The child's imagination soared as she listened to the enchanting fairy tale. Experts emphasize the importance of early childhood education for a child's cognitive development. Despite the challenges he faced, the child maintained an unwavering sense of optimism. The child's artistic talent was evident at a very young age. The child was adopted by loving parents. The child showed remarkable resilience after the accident. The organization provides support to vulnerable children and families. The child learned to ride a bike without training wheels. The child asked a lot of questions. She still has the innocence of a child. As a child, I loved to read adventure stories. The child's laughter filled the room with joy. The child was fascinated by the butterflies in the garden. The child dreamed of becoming an astronaut. I hope this exploration of the word child has been enlightening. We've covered its definition, synonyms like kid, youth, offspring, toddler, and youngster, antonyms like adult, grown-up, elder, senior, and mature, and its usage in everyday language. Remember, language learning is a journey, and every word you learn brings you one step closer to fluency. Thank you for tuning in to Hello Word. I hope you enjoyed learning about the word child today. If you found this episode helpful, please subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. Your support helps others find the show and continue their own language learning journeys. Don't forget to create your own sentence using the word child and share it as a comment below. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Until next time, keep exploring the wonderful world of words. Goodbye and happy learning.